Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you for the lecture. Today, in the lecture, you were saying that we should treat Krishna as, not treat, but accept him as our best friend, and he's the best friend we have. So I was thinking, usually your best friend would talk to you, he or she would like play with you, you could reciprocate with them. So when it comes to Krishna, you don't get the reciprocation immediately, so how can you exactly treat them as a best friend?
Well, first we'd have to know if we accept your premise that you can't do that immediately. But I think what you're saying is it's more tangible, the friends that you have in the world, that you can walk up and talk to them and so forth. And Krishna, when we make friendships with Krishna, it's not something ordinary. It's not casual. It's not cheap. And in friendship, we require trust between the two. So it's not just that we're trying to develop faith in Krishna, it's also that we're trying to act in such a way that he'll have faith in us. And easy come, easy go. If one has very easy access, it would seem like something very insignificant. We do have access, but it's a serious relationship also, where Krishna, when he sees that we're sincere and serious, it's the more that he does reveal himself to us and talk to us. And he does talk to those who are pure devotees and who have no other motive. And he says so in the Bhagavad-gītā that I'm attentive to those who are attentive to me. So as an example, let's say you're chanting Hare Kṛṣṇa, and what if Krishna did talk to you? And he said, "Why don't you come back to Godhead right now?" What would you say? "I would, but I got work later today." Or "I still have to go to school," or "I would, but I want to take care of my family a little more before I go with you." Krishna is a relationship that is, it's beyond an ordinary relationship where you can be serious or not serious, but Krishna wants to evoke that sense of seriousness in us. So he doesn't just whimsically or based on our whimsical desire to see him, and I'm not saying you have a whimsical desire, one's whimsical desire, but he brings out the best in people, in us. Even when Prabhupada was leaving the world, and as we know from reading before Guru Puja, that there's a way in which developing a relationship with Vaishnavas, and especially with your spiritual masters, it's very important because there's a sense of evoking that balance of friendship and reverence at the same time, which is what's described as how one should have a relationship with one's spiritual master, is that you should have a sense of friendship, but there's also a sense of reverence at the same time. And that's one of the ways that we develop a sense of attachment to Krishna. And when Prabhupada was ill in the final days, one of his godbrothers observed that he was especially trying to evoke the sense of attachment that the devotees had for him and bring it out more and more, because he knew that that was also, as Krishna's representative, a way in which they would be developing more and more attachment to Krishna. So in the process of bhakti, we really are trying to develop a relationship with Krishna and speak to him. And that will come at the time when we're mature. And it is a natural, eternal relationship. But right now, we're recovering. We're sort of in a sense, in a position of observation how serious we are for it, for that relationship. Does that help? Thank you.